हमारे साथ बातचीत करने के लिए ईरान और इजराइल संघर्ष के बाद भारत में इजराइल के एम्बेसडर रुबिन अजार मौजूद हैं। रुबिन सर, वेलकम टू न्यूज 18 इंडिया।
Thank you, Iraj.
Sir, what is the present situation after this ceasefire? Do you think this will go long?
The ceasefire is stabilizing, Iraj. We support the ceasefire. We have achieved our goals in 12 days to remove two existential threats from Israel. One was the military nuclear program, which we set back for many years, and also the ballistic missile program. These two programs were actually a threat to our existence, given the fact that the Iranian regime has sworn to destroy us. We have neutralized the threat, and now we are going back to our normal life.
Do you think Israel has achieved its absolute objective? क्या आपको लगता है कि इजराइल ने जो लक्ष्य तय किया था उसे?
Militarily, yes. We still hope for a diplomatic move that will make sure that Iran verifiably cannot again build this threat against our country. So if diplomacy fails, we will be in a situation in which the Iranians might try to reconstitute this threat, and then we will have to act again. We prefer to refrain from doing that. And thanks to the American efforts, both in assisting Israel to deal with the threat, but also in reaching the ceasefire, we hope that they will also lead the way in a diplomatic outcome that will make sure that stability can remain for the long term.
400 kg of uranium is missing after US attacks on Iran nuclear site. Do Israel intelligence have any idea about the missing uranium? ईरान के परमाणु ठिकाने पर अमेरिकी हमले के बाद 400 किलोग्राम यूरेनियम गायब है, उनका पता नहीं है। क्या इजराइल की खुफिया एजेंसी को इस बारे में कोई जानकारी है?
We know that there might be quantities of rich uranium occulted in different places, but we know already, that Israel has very good intelligence and knows when imminent threats are recreated. We are pretty confident as a result of the fact that we had a very thorough strike on many of the elements of the nuclear program, the military nuclear program of Iran, that this program will not be assembled soon because we have taken out the group that was clandestinely creating the weapon. We've taken out the headquarters of the Iranian nuclear authority. We took care of the Iranian archive. We took care of dozens of elements of the nuclear program. And therefore, we are pretty confident that our goal has been achieved.
Israel intelligence have any idea about this missing uranium? Any hint, any ideas?
Well, our intelligence capabilities were already proven in this operation. And I'm sure that we will acquire the necessary intelligence we need in order to assess the situation forward.
Excellency, Indian people were following Israel and Iran war very closely. Can you tell me about the few things? What happened just few hours before American President Trump announced the ceasefire की घोषणा से पहले?
Well, what happened, Iraj, was that the ceasefire has entered into effect, but the Iranians continued firing at Israel 1 hour after. And that made us decide to retaliate. The US president was concerned that this might derail the entering into force of the ceasefire that he has been working on together with us and other partners, and therefore he asked our Prime Minister to refrain from retaliating. We took our planes back. The ceasefire now is stable. Israelis are going to normal lives, and we hope that it will sustain.
What was the role of Qatar played between Iran and Israel, between Iran, Israel, and USA?
There seems to have been some coordination between the Qataris and the Iranians and the United States, because we saw a quasi-retaliation of the Iranians towards the American base in Qatar. I'm saying quasi-retaliation because it wasn't a serious, too grave of a response. The Iranians, as you know, have been threatening, they're going to close the Strait of Hormuz. Thankfully, thanks to American deterrence, they refrained from doing that. There were different countries that exchanged messages, but eventually the initiative to establish this ceasefire was led by the United States, and we're grateful to the United States, not only for that, but also for assisting Israel militarily, and of course for participating in the decimation of the Iranian nuclear program.
How do you see the role of India and Prime Minister Narendra Modi and India's stand on recent war between Israel and Iran? कैसे आप देखते हैं भारत और प्रधानमंत्री मोदी की भूमिका को?
We see Prime Minister Modi and India a force for the good. We are partners. We continue to cooperate on many issues. We have exchanged messages during this operation at the highest levels. We understand and, of course, agree with India's call for stability. And indeed, we did whatever we could in order to finish this operation as soon as possible while achieving our goals and restore stability swiftly.
Last question, Excellency. What time? My question again, I'm asking you. आपको क्या लगता है कितने वक्त तक ये सीज फायर चलेगा? आपको लगता है this ceasefire will sustain more time? If in near future you feel that Iran, then Iran.
This ceasefire has the potential to be sustained. What we need is a renewal of the diplomatic activity to make sure that Iran complies with the demands of the international community, cooperates with the rest of the world in verifiably dismantling its military nuclear program and refraining from reconstituting its ballistic missile program, in addition to stopping this aggression that is coming from its provinces. If that happens, I'm sure that stability can be restored for the long term.
Thank you so much for talking to News 18 India. सर, News 18 India से बातचीत करने के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
Thank you, Niraj.